Yeah, I think genetically these fish are pretty important. They've kind of hung through a bunch of tough times. First time we found this population was, I think, like 1991.
These wild whiskey fish were brought in, and we do this thing here called naturalistic rearing. So our mentality is to keep things as natural as possible for these fish while they're on station. So we built these naturalistic rearing units where fish that coexist with them in the wild, like desert and Sonora sucker, are also inside those tanks. And we line the tanks with rock, we put artificial plants, artificial structure, and then these fish get fed primarily a live diet while they're here on station. And you know, we do all this to keep these fish as wild as possible while we have them on station. These fish are living inside these naturalistic rearing, and by doing this we end up having fantastic survival with these wild fish, because it's just about like anything. You can't bring a fish in from the wild and expect them to thrive in a regular raceway. So the whole idea here is to keep the tank setting in a hatchery environment as natural as possible to what they'd be experiencing in the wild.
The whole row down behind me is all Whiskey Creek lineage. We took about 55 families, so that means we PCR'd every single one of these fish. We took genetic samples. We had a map out to make sure we weren't spawning anybody that was related, and we did one-by-one crosses, meaning one male, one female, and this is the result. We keep them separate like this because these will eventually be our captive brood stock. These fish here, every single tank is an individual family. About 60% of the eggs we took are good, viable eggs, which turned out to be 60% turned into viable fry. But right now, we're seeing about a 60% survival rating from a green egg, that's an unfertilized egg, from a female, to a fry. So it's been a really successful spawn for these fish. We'll spawn those wilder dogs again next year, but so far at this stage, the Whiskey Creek has been very successful.